Phone scams in this week's For Your Protection. We've been telling you recently about all the local law enforcement agencies with their warnings, people posing as law enforcement officers telling you that you missed jury duty and you better pay up or you could be arrested. Officer David Northway, Tallahassee Police Department, joining us for this week's For Your Protection. The phone seems like a big tool for potential scam artists.
Yeah, it seems to be something that's in all of a sudden in the way that we're going to go with it now. All of a sudden, I don't know what they've decided, but for some reason they're calling, and there's some different variations of it. The first one is the jury duty. You need to pay immediately through a credit card to me, or we're going to come and arrest you. The other one is the same. I have a warrant for your arrest. I'm a lieutenant with the police department. My name is Lieutenant Smith. And if you do not give me, call me back within an hour and give me a credit card number, and he's saying, go and get a prepaid credit card, give me that credit card number, and then I won't go and arrest you. The next one they're doing is, I'm from the utility department with the city, and your power is about to be turned off. You have 1 hour to call me back, go get a prepaid credit card, and call me back with that number, or we're going to turn your lights off. I can promise you that is not the way it goes. We will never not arrest you for paying money, and we will never turn off your lights if you give us a prepaid credit card.
And you'll say one of the biggest tips to remember is never give your information out to someone on the phone if they call you.
Absolutely. Or if you're not sure with who you're dealing with on the other end. Again, if a bank or somebody calls me, even if it's my bank, I say, give me your name and your number, and I will call you back. And then I will call the bank itself and make sure that person works there, and then work my way back to that person. Because again, unless you're positive who you're dealing with, you do not want to give out your credit information. As soon as you do, it's gone. You're never getting it back again.
You know, the surprising thing with this, it seems like a lot of, common sense, but we have so many local law enforcement agencies in our area warning that it is happening here and not just in one little place. How successful is this scam, and really for artists to even attempt this?
The hard part to know is how successful it is. That's the question, because of all the phone calls that we get of people complaining to us about it, hey, I think I've just been scammed, how many do we know that aren't calling us about it? So if you've gotten these type of phone calls, please call your local law enforcement office, tell them what happened, and maybe we can trace it back. But again, it's almost impossible. There are ways out there now to change your number as it comes up on the screen, so you say, well, the caller ID shows it's this number, when in reality it's a completely different number. So it's a hard thing to follow up on. We do have investigators that work it. So again, if you've been a victim, please call us. But do not send money over the phone unless you're positive who it is.
Good advice there, Officer David Northway, Tallahassee Police Department, talking For Your Protection.
Thank you.
And again, best ways to report it to your local law enforcement agencies and other ways to keep yourself safe.